This is the newest cruise ship in the world. For the next 48 hours, we're gonna show you everything that is possible on Celebrity Xcel. Let's get into it. If you guys are new here, we're Giselle and Steven, also known as Lover's Passport, and we're taking you on a new bucket list adventure every single week of the year. If you guys love cruises and want to see more of this amazing world, make sure to give us a like and subscribe. And now with that, let's check out this beautiful ship.
We're about to board the all-new Celebrity Xcel. Let's go. Just got on board. That whole boarding process was so fast, very similar to our experience earlier this year on Celebrity Ascent. We are now getting our key cards. We're on the 11th floor and I'm excited to see what our room is like. So this is something different than the typical cruises that we have been on. Is on Celebrity, they always give you your room key right here, right outside your room, so you don't actually need it when you're going through and getting your luggage tagged and all that kind of good stuff. So let's check out our room. This is our key card. We're staying in the retreat this time, so that's really exciting. Oh, whoa, it's so different than last time. Wow. Oh. It's big. Wow, what a totally different layout. I think this is a suite. I think last time we stayed in the infinite veranda room. This has like it has a real balcony. We'll do a full room tour here in a second, but that's my first impression. Wow, this is a massive room. Oh wow, this is does this go all the way through? Whoa! We got a bathtub. Oh, and it loops all the way through. Wow, this is really cool. Okay, so this is definitely a suite. This is awesome. All right, now that you saw our first impressions, let's do a formal room tour. So this is indeed a Celebrity Suite style room, which is an upgrade from the last time we were on Celebrity Ascent when we had the infinite veranda room. So let's give you a little bit more of a detailed tour. Getting started with the first closet over here, we have our robes and slippers, which is always appreciated. We love a good robe. We have our full body mirror right when we walk in with makeup lights, which I so appreciate. That is always an added plus. Now, let's go into the bathroom. As you guys saw earlier, it goes all the way through, which is really cool. So we have our toilet, we have our sink, and then it keeps on going to another part of our bathroom over here. So this is where we have our shower, which is a nice like rain shower. We have a bathtub, which I don't think out of like 14, 15 cruise sailings that we've done, I've ever had a bathtub. So I'm so stoked about that. So moving in from the bathroom to the bedroom, this is the master suite here. It's a nice king size bed. The last time we were on a Celebrity cruise, the beds were extremely comfortable, so I have no doubt that these beds are also going to be on top of that first front closet. We also have a massive little master closet here where all of our suitcases are in here. This is only a 2-day sailing, so we didn't bring too much stuff. We have 3 little drawers in here. We have an additional little closet space here with a safe, and we have a TV inside of our master bedroom. And what's really nice is too, we also have this divider door here. So since this room can sleep up to 4 people, if we also had some people out here on this pull-out sofa bed, it would be nice to have our privacy. So yeah, it does sleep up to 4. You can convert this, and I feel like it definitely is spacious enough for 4 people, but if you are just a couple staying in here, then it will be very roomy for you, which is awesome. We also have our outdoor patio out here, which is so spacious. We have our tables set up over here, which will be perfect for room service if we wanted to order some breakfast, or just our little lounger over here where we can take it all in. I will say, I think I do like this traditional style suite compared to the infinite veranda style. Those rooms are cool, but I do love, like right now it's perfect weather out here in Fort Lauderdale where we are starting our cruise, so we can just sit out here and enjoy. Excited to spend some time out on our balcony. But to round out our room tour, we have our last little section, so come on back inside. So this is our last little section here. We have yet another TV and another mirror over here, which is nice because it's more of a vanity mirror if you wanted to get ready in the morning and sit down. We have a full plug box over here. You guys know we are constantly looking for that when we're traveling because we travel with so many electronics. We have a little mini bar right here that we can choose from. And then we also have a ton of storage in the drawers right here, especially if you're traveling with 4 people and you don't want to give them the master closet. This is where they can put all of their stuff, plus that front closet over here. And then all of these are also storage. They also have butler service in this particular room, which is really nice because we are in the retreat area. We have access to the restaurant Lumine, which is really cool. And we have access to the retreat sky deck and lounge. So we'll be able to show you guys all of that as well.
Now let's talk about one of the coolest new spaces on Celebrity Xcel, the Bazaar. It's a 3-deck immersive marketplace that kind of blends everything together. It has a market, it has cool cultural experiences, it has an upscale food hall, and each area is inspired by the destination that the ship sails to. So the vibe, the lighting, the scents, and even the entertainment changes based on where you were going. Since we were sailing in the Caribbean, when we walked in, there was ocean waves all over. Every single wall was covered with waves going in and out, and it was pretty surreal to see. And on top of that, when we got there, they were doing a ton of activations, and Giselle got to make a salt bath scrub, which was so much fun, and every day these activities change.
There are 7 new spaces to visit on this ship compared to its sister ships. And so this is one behind me. This used to be the rooftop grill. Now it is Bora. It's a Mediterranean specialty restaurant that you can come to. It's open for breakfast and for dinner. And it's really cute. They actually have this little cart over by the side of the restaurant that's included when you dine here. And if you come in the morning, it's a Bloody Mary bar. And if you come in the afternoon, it's a spritz bar. So that is adorable. I love it. And I'm excited to hopefully check this restaurant out.
Stopping for a second to grab some food here in the Ocean Cafe. First thoughts, the ship is beautiful. Lots of open space. The buffet is really nice. It feels really, maybe a little bit bigger. It could be the same size, but it just doesn't feel busy at all.
Now, since this is an exclusive media sailing, we are some of the first people in the world to sail on the ship. We actually have the opportunity to show you guys some behind the scenes of all the different room categories on board, including this one that I'm currently in right now, which is the Iconic Suite.
Now let's talk about the different categories on Celebrity Xcel. First, there is the Edge Villa. This is their 2-story villa in the sky. It has a personal plunge pool, a private terrace, an indoor and an outdoor living for up to 4 guests, and it gives you these fun villa vibes. It was honestly such a beautiful suite. The next tier up is called the Penthouse Suite. This is a luxury 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, separate living and dining areas, and it also comes with a terrace with a hot tub. It's perfect if you're traveling with a family and you want quite a bit of space and top tier service. And finally, the best room category on the entire ship is the Iconic Suite. This is as elevated as it gets. It's positioned high above the bridge with front to back panoramic views. And when we walked through this room, our jaws were on the floor. It is a huge interior, the terrace space, hot tubs outside. It has a day bed. It has a butler pantry, literally every single thing you could think of to make this the best room on board. Now, these are just the best 3 rooms on board. We personally were staying in a lower room category and still found it phenomenal. But if you're looking for your own private jacuzzi on your balcony, as well as an area to come back and relax and have pure privacy, this is where you're gonna wanna go. Not only that, but these rooms are enormous. The Edge Villa is around 739 square feet inside, and it has 211 square feet outside. When you get to the Penthouse, it's 1,300 square feet on the inside and 1,200 square feet on the outside. And the Iconic Suite is 1,900 feet on the inside and has a 700-foot veranda. One of the new standout upgrades aboard Celebrity Xcel is the resort-style pool deck. On deck 14, you'll find a 23-meter lap pool with an in-water chaser loungers, and not just that, but it has 2 fully outdoor pools that expand the terrace zone. It makes it really nice because there's 6 dedicated whirlpools around as well. There's 2 oversized ones that are shaped just like a martini glass that kind of overlook the center of the ship, as well as they have the adults-only solarium, which is their indoor pool area. The cool thing about the pool club format is it comes with valet service poolside. They also added in private cabanas, and it makes the space feel so much bigger here. It's actually 40% larger than the sister ships just in the pool deck, so it never feels cramped at all.
So now we are over here at the solarium. It is very similar to Celebrity Ascent, with the exception of, instead of the spa cafe being attached to it, there is no spa cafe. So there's just a ton more seating in here. So on the sea days or any point of your cruise where you want to come indoors to relax with the pool, this is your spot. We just spent some time in the pool here, and it's pretty empty right now, which is nice. The outdoor pools are a lot more busy for the sail away party, makes total sense. But now Steve and I are going to split up. I'm headed to the spa to go get a massage, and Steven's gonna go back to the sunset rooftop area to take in the sail away party, and we'll meet up with you guys later. One of the other new spaces on board the ship is this gorgeous little vitamin D deck next to the thermal suite at the spa. It did have something similar on Ascent, but not quite as cute and put together out here. So there's lots of couches and lots of outdoor seating where you can come and relax and sunbathe, especially if you already have thermal suite access, which gets you the nice heated chairs, the steamed showers, the saunas, so on and so forth. It's a nice little extra outdoor lounging area that gives you a little bit more privacy. It is an extra upgrade if you want to add on the thermal suite out here, but it's definitely worth it. We always recommend doing it on every sailing that we do, regardless of cruise line, and it's just perfect for a sea day. So I'm in the all-new Hydra room. This is one of the new improvements to Celebrity Xcel, and it is really awesome. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 seats in here where you can just sit and relax. It's a really nice jacuzzi, and it's hidden away in the thermal suite, so you have total privacy. It is so relaxing and so nice. So on top of the vitamin D deck, this is just another amazing addition to the ship. Or if you want a little extra relaxation, I definitely recommend spending some time in here. I spent a couple of minutes all alone in here. It's been very nice.
So I just finished my massage. It was absolutely lovely. Now I'm gonna go meet the whole group at the Bazaar. The nightlife on Celebrity is always amazing, so I'm really excited to see what we get up to tonight.
We are now here at dinner. Tonight we are having a Mosaic, which is the new restaurant on ship. It's at the very back of the ship, which was really cool to see. On the last cruise we went on, they had Eden, and Eden was probably my favorite restaurant. But I'm gonna say, this spot has blown me away. The whole time you get to look to the side, there's like this beautiful moon. It feels like you're underwater. The food has been a 10 out of 10, and it's the same type of view where you can look outside, you get to see the back of the ship as you're sailing away. I would probably recommend doing this a little bit earlier when you come on the ship, so that way you can see outside. It's a little dark right now. We had dinner at around 8:30. It's now 9:30, so a little bit late. They have shows going on everywhere. We just watched the show inside called Colors. It was so cool. The production value and everything they had was 10 out of 10. There were dancers flying through the air. There was a whole leopard that got floated in the air. It was just insane. If you guys are deciding to go to a show on the ship, you have to. There's 2 more shows tonight. We're only on here for 3 days, so we're gonna try and show you as much as possible. Already, I think it's definitely my favorite Celebrity ship.
So I know we just mentioned how we went to the show earlier, but I do want to reiterate, I actually used to work for Princess Cruises back in my college days, and I worked in the entertainment department, basically casting people for on-ship talent, and this show was phenomenal. The dancing was incredible. The choreography really told a story. It wasn't cheesy at all. So I would definitely recommend, if you've been on other cruises where the entertainment can kind of feel a little bit corny or cheesy, this is not that at all. So give it a shot, because the dancers and the storytelling and the singers were all really, really good.
Now let's talk about the club. This was another section that got a facelift on Celebrity Xcel. It is a fully immersive evening experience. You can go anywhere from candlelit concerts to high energy country line dancing. And on top of that, the club now has an area called Attic at the club, and it's an adult only arcade and games lounge open 24/7. We got to go there and play video games. You can play foosball, darts. They even have private spaces if you want to do karaoke or golf simulations. So whether you want to go and dance on the floor, see a show there, or just go and play games all night, the club has so much to do. They really leveled it up on the new Celebrity Xcel.
1, 2, 3. Cheers! And we are back. We just got back from dinner, the show, the second show, the third show. This ship is insane, you guys. I feel like out of all the ships that we've been on, the talent and the shows have probably not been this crazy in any other one that we've gone to. We saw a show, and obviously the theater was phenomenal. We talked about that at dinner. And then after dinner, there was another show in Mosaic or Bazaar. And then on the way to the club, there was another show. And then when we got up to the top deck, there was another dance party and show. They gave out glow sticks. It's just such a good time. I feel like they're putting so much entertainment and excitement into the ship, which makes me so excited to see. I really wish that we were on here for like 7 days. I can't even imagine how fun it would be to do a full itinerary and come back and enjoy the ship. But we just got back to our room and they surprised us. Look at this. We got a whole little package from Celebrity. They gave us, looks like little handheld fans, chargers, a bag, little lights.
This is an AirTag holder.
We cannot wait to go through everything. So much fun.
Keep in mind,
but
this is a media sailing, so they are indeed spoiling us. So I don't want to set the expectation that this is on every cruise, but we are always so grateful.
But still, what an amazing day. And we haven't even gone to one of the secret new spots. We're not gonna spoil it today, but we are gonna try and take you there tomorrow if we're a little sneaky. So with that, we're gonna call it a night. We got a lot of stuff to bring you on tomorrow and cannot wait to show you around even more. But what a wonderful first day. It's only been, I guess it's midnight now, so it's only been around 7 hours we've been on the actual ship, and we have a full another day to explore the new Celebrity Xcel with you. With that, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Wow, what a beautiful morning. We woke up, went and relaxed inside of the retreat pool upstairs for a little bit. We went and jumped in the main pool. We went and jumped in the plunge pool. Running all around this morning, capturing some photos. I think they turned out good. Check these out. Now we are here at Lumine, which is the breakfast that you can go to if you are staying in the retreat. We did not get to experience this last time we were on here, so it's pretty exciting being able to come, having like the best croissant. It's a glazed croissant with dulce de leche in the middle, which is just 10 out of 10 croissant. But yeah, today we're just gonna be at sea. This is an inaugural sailing, so we're not actually going anywhere, but having some croissants, having some coffee to start the day. We're gonna try and take you to all of the spots we did not go to yesterday, and I heard that there's some different shows around, and that was probably one of my favorite things yesterday was the entertainment. So really excited to take you on day 2 of the new Celebrity Xcel.
So we're currently grabbing some coconuts here at the Magic Carpet Bar. It does transform into a dining experience that you can purchase, which we definitely recommend doing if you're on a longer sailing. It's got a really nice little cocktail menu and gorgeous views out here. Right now it is literally perfect weather, which is so nice because I feel like normally out of the 20-ish cruises that we've done, we never get blessed with a beautiful day like this at sea in the Caribbean. So we're so stoked with how the weather turned out. It is sunny, 75 degrees. Laying out on the deck is feeling real good. Perfect for a coconut or a cocktail. And this is one of the best spots on the ship to go and do that. So it is officially day 2 here in the Bazaar, and it's a completely different setup. Yesterday was all aqua, so it was all water everywhere, very mermaid vibes, seashells, all that kind of stuff. Today, when we walked in here, everything was completely different. It's now carnival themed today, and that matches with the carnival shows that we're gonna hopefully see later today. But I think it's so cool how fast they switch this all around. And yeah, it's just really cool to see the different cultures that are getting represented through Carnival and through the Aqua and through the whole Bazaar. You get to see the inspiration for each of the themes. So very fun. I'm really excited. There's some origami making in here. There's some sign making, lots of fun little crafts you can do, maraca making. So hopefully we'll spend a couple of hours in here relaxing, enjoying doing some fun crafts, and enjoying the new day.
We are now in the Spice Cafe. This is probably one of my favorite new parts of the ship. We can come in here and get acai bowls in the morning for breakfast, or we came and got like a fun Caribbean style bowl right now. Kind of remind me of Chipotle. You go through and you can like pick and choose what you want. And then it has this really nice outdoor seating. Where on the last ship, it was outdoors, but you would get blasted by the wind nonstop. Now they put this little enclosure in so you can sit outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, and enjoy the sea day. So such a fun vibe. I liked Eden, it was beautiful, but what they've done with Bazaar and Mosaic and the Spice Cafe, big fan. Another place that I really like on the ship is called the Market at Bazaar. It's a really cool concept. Every single destination they switch. So right now, since we're in the Caribbean, they have hero products, so they'll have some things here throughout the wholesaling, and then other times they switch every single day. For instance, yesterday, they had like more of an underwater sea theme, so this entire area looked different. And then today, it's carnival theme, so everything in here is focused on the Caribbean. They have lots of different fun products that go with the theme. And I asked them, I was like, will this change when they go to Europe and do the Mediterranean? They said yes. So every single sailing, they'll have completely different local products in here. So really, really cool concept, especially because a cruise ship gets to go all around the world. This store is always gonna be changing. So definitely recommend checking it out. Bazaar is probably now my favorite spot on the ship. Another new addition is the Celebrity Flagship Store. This area is really cool, especially if you want any type of souvenir. One unique thing about this is they can embroider or make anything customizable. And on top of that, they also have vintage artifacts and curated exhibits, so that way you can see a little bit more of the history behind celebrity cruises. We just got back to our room, and wow, what a day it has been. It's been so fun. There's so many other creators on board, so we've been hanging out with them. We went to the Bazaar again, and that has to be my favorite spot on the ship. There's so much to do. We did some painting today, and G, where's your Santa Barbara thing? G did some painting today and made this fun little Santa Barbara souvenir. You can purchase them. It's like $10, I think, to do the purchase and do the fun coloring and stuff, but we just sat in there, enjoyed the live music, did some crafts. They're bringing around so many different appetizers so you can taste the Caribbean cuisine. And now it is time to take you to the secret they have on board. We haven't talked too much about it.
Well, we don't know if we can show them or not.
Well, either way, we're gonna explain. We heard that we're not allowed to film, but we're really excited to take you, talk about it, and then we have shows the rest of the night. It should be a really fun day, and then tomorrow we disembark. So we're gonna make the most of our time on the Celebrity Xcel, and with that, we're gonna get ready, because tonight is what night is it, G? It's called Chic Night?
Chic night. We got the fancy dress ready.
Oh, all right, we're gonna get fancy, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
That's actually a cute one. Do we get to keep the photos?
I don't know.
Whoa!
We just finished watching Between Takes. It was such a fun show. I honestly can't tell if I like the one yesterday or the one today better. I will say the one yesterday I think was just a little bit more modern. The one today was a little bit more old-fashioned, but I think the set design and what they were able to do was more interesting to watch today. We just got here to Le Petit Chef. We went to this restaurant last time we were on one of these celebrity cruises, and it was mind-blowing. So I'm really excited to see if it's the the same exact style of show as last time or if there's anything different. But this was also where I had my favorite food of the entire last sailing. So I'm very excited. And then we have a couple other things to do.
So there's 2 different menus you can choose from. You can do the musical menu, which is tied to Le Petit Chef's animations, or there's an other menu if there's something that you don't necessarily want from the musical menu. So Steven is doing the full traditional 4-course musical menu. I subbed out 2 of mine, so I'm doing a soup instead of a fish. And I'll let you guys know how it is. It smells delicious. The first course, the lasagna on this new menu is really, really good.
All right, Steven reporting back for duty. I'm not gonna lie. The fish, very mid, not very flaky, it doesn't feel very fresh, kind of meh. But Giselle's soup, absolutely delicious. So definitely take a look at both menus when you're here. And I will say this whole experience, it's still changing. This whole experience, completely different than our experience on Ascent. So I think that is unique. I'm not sure if Ascent is always the same thing or if it changes, but the meal, the animation, everything about it is a completely different experience. So I will say it's been phenomenal. Like last time, the table and the animation stopped when we ate, and this time it changes just about every 30 seconds. So very, very unique. Every time we come here, it's one of the most unique experiences. But I will say, second course, I'm not the biggest fan. What do you think? This is definitely a lot more intense than the first one.
And we are back. Wow, what a day it has been. We went and saw the show. Like I was saying, it was phenomenal. We went and checked out the secret area. I can't tell you anything. There is a secret spot on the ship. I can't say anything about it. They wouldn't even let us record in there, and that's crazy because we're literally on the inaugural ship. That's how secret they want to keep it. But I'm not saying it could be phenomenal, it could be not phenomenal. You'll never know, you never know. But we just finished up dinner here at Le Petit Chef, and look what they surprised us with. Oh my goodness. They got us this crazy Veuve Clicquot signature Xcel. Look at that. I mean, my good, what in the world?
We only brought carry-ons. We're definitely gonna have to check a bag now.
We're friends with these other 2 travel creators. The Lost 2, Claudia and Colin, are incredible. And we were chatting with them over some drinks and talking about like best cruises, recommendations. And honestly, it's really interesting comparing cruises to all-inclusives. If you think about it, cruises, it's an all-inclusive basically, and you get to travel from spot to spot to spot. So if you're between the 2, this is not a bad option if you're looking for like an amazing experience on a very elevated ship. Unfortunately, tonight is our last night, so we're gonna take a little bath. We do have a bathtub in the room and relax. Well, yeah, what a day. We'll see you in the morning.
And that is it for our quick little 2 days on the all-new Celebrity Xcel. It was an absolutely lovely sailing. It was so much fun. I was really excited to check out all 7 new spots on board the ship, and it definitely made a difference. There's a lot of enhancements on board, lots of little changes and big ones, but I think you will really love if you come and experience it yourself. So I'm gonna put the link for the cruise down below if you guys are interested in booking any cruise on Celebrity Xcel in the near future. And with that, we will see you back next week with another adventure.